Hi, and welcome to the next episode of Belly to Belly. And we're here today to talk about SelectUSA preparation. And we're with great friends, Nicola Bain and Wade.Maleck from CLA. Welcome.
Thank you. Thanks for having us.
Thanks for having us, Bill.
Absolutely. It's so great to have you here. And so we're, just to frame this, we're talking to companies who have either made the decision to come to this year's SelectUSA or companies that are thinking about it. And so what we want to do is give them a bit of a sense of who's going to be there so that any pre-connection that can happen will help them mature quicker and get the information they need quicker so that their US entry is much more successful. So if you wouldn't mind, if you could tell us a little bit about what CLA does to help international companies expanding into the US.
Sure. Yeah, awesome. Thanks, Bill. So I'll give you a quick little background on myself to Wade.Maleck. So I'm a principal here at CLA. Been here for a couple of years now, and before coming to CLA, though, spent a decade of my life as CFO, COO, multiple technology startup companies. So been there and done that on the other side of this. But CLA, we are, full service CPA firm. So I like to say, think of us as everything except legal that we can supply and help our clients with. And we have 130 offices across the United States, 9,000 employees across multiple service lines, tax, assurance, outsourcing, digital. So we span a lot, and we can help clients, with whatever their needs are.
Yeah, so just a quick introduction to me and specifically our global concierge practice. So Nicola Bain, I'm the managing principal for our New York and New Jersey offices, and I also help to lead our global concierge practice. So we help companies coming inbound to the United States to get things like their EIN, so their entity identification number, get them set up with any banking solutions, helping them with certain registrations for state, federal, the Bureau of Economic Analysis, getting them connected to our network, lawyers, again, bankers for the In Touch brick and mortar bank, and really helping that be that person who's going to guide them through that first year as they enter. CLA overall, we do other things as you grow and scale. And so transfer pricing, global mobility, you might want to think about, payroll if you have people in the US. And we really try to guide you as you continue on that journey. And then bring in partners such as Wade, who leads our technology practice, to come alongside and provide that industry expertise as well.
Oh, that's fantastic. We get so many questions from companies coming in about getting set up and getting formed, and everybody has the concern about the 50 states and it being compliant and all that. So it's wonderful to know about your service. So Nicola, I know you've been involved with SelectUSA for several years now, and thinking about, again, the companies that are both committed to coming and also those thinking about it. Are there some particular things that you see about the event that make it particularly valuable for companies and for you?
I tell you, I've been to so many conferences, Bill, and that's probably the one that provides the most ROI on a conference. There is over 5,000 people joining in this one space, and we're all committed to foreign direct investment in the United States. So everybody that you meet, whether it's an economic development officer, a service provider, an entrepreneur who's looking to grow, or an entrepreneur who's been through it and has grown, every conversation has provided real meaningful value. The agenda is packed. It is a really good session, but it's done through different ways, right? So you have the actual plenary sessions, you have breakouts for very relevant topics, and then you have all of these opportunities to connect with individuals. So realistically, it's probably what I would say one of the best conferences. And then obviously everything that goes on around it. All of those sessions are in specific countries beforehand to get connected. And I mean, look at the speaker list. It's always these high profile people who are very focused on foreign direct investment. So it's an amazing conference.
Yeah, I think Kirthi, your managing director, once called it the World Cup of foreign direct investment, or U.S. entry. So yeah, it's certainly a 10-ring circus. There's no doubt about it. But so Wade, I think you were going to talk to any tips or suggestions you have for companies that are expanding into the U.S. and going to SelectUSA in terms of how to get the most out of it.
Mm-hmm. Yeah, like Nicola said, that this is packed. So, right, you got to be very strategic when it comes to your time. So, just like with your business, you want to be planning your business. You want to plan for when you come to this conference. So, making, trying to figure out who's attending, either from, being there to also observe what's going on, or from the speaker side, right? Who's going to be speaking, who do I want to talk to? So making that list, reaching out early before the conference, trying to get time set up, or at least so they know you when you come up to a speaker or when you come up to another attendee, that they've at least recognized your name and can start. It's not as cold as of a conversation starter if they do that. But I've been on panels. I'm going to be on this panel as well. I appreciate the compliment, Nicola, but I might be the exception to that. I don't know what you were saying before with the exemplary people that are speaking here. But I've been on other panels. It's, come up and talk to the speakers. They are speakers, and they are doing that for a reason, right? Because they are knowledgeable. They've been there, and they want to be there, and they want to be helpful. So that's what they're dedicated to doing, and why they're there. So plan ahead, figure out who you want to talk to, reach out ahead of time, and then don't be afraid to just go in, be respectful, but go in and make that connection.
And if you may
Absolutely.
add one more thing that I found really useful last year was giving somebody my WhatsApp as soon as I met them, tell them what I did and give them my WhatsApp, because the amount of messages that I received that was like, hey, you have to meet this person, come to this booth, we're here right now. That was an amazing way to get connected to people who are trying to connect with you as well. So while you're on the ground, just tell people who you want to meet.
That's awesome. Yeah, and even putting your WhatsApp on your business card. Yeah, that's an awesome idea for sure. Put the logo right on there so people know
Or
it's
your
there.
screensaver. Have the QR code for your screensaver. That's been a real time saver.
Oh yeah, awesome. So Wade, do you happen to know what day and time your panel is on?
Yep, I'll be there. Oh, I should have had this ready. I will be there on May 13th. So I am doing the U.S. Expansion Essentials Workshop, which will be from 10:30 to noon on May 13th.
And we'll put the. Is it okay if we put your contact info in the and the panel info in the description?
Yeah, that would be awesome. And yeah, feel free. Anybody reach out ahead of time. I'd love to meet people. I mean, that's why I'm there, and that's why I do what I do. Is I just want to be helpful. And especially people coming into the United States. I had a client tell me once that you guys should be called the land of the tax. Unfortunately, there's a lot of rules and regulations when it comes to the United States. And so just be there to help guide them and, help them identify what they don't know, at least.
Sure. That makes sense. Well, thank you both. This has been fantastic, and certainly we're looking forward to seeing you in early May, and can't wait to spend some time with you at SelectUSA.
Absolutely. Looking forward to it.
Same, Bill.
All right. Thanks.
Thanks.
Bye now.